crime boss.
Back is loaded, always knew it. From the beginning, I'm on it. This the moment I've been waiting for. Another level controlling. Where the cash at? Where the bag at? I'm in love with the crime and I can change that. Money on my mind, money to the grave, money till I die. So, I don't wanna hear you shut your mouth. Put your hands in the air, you fucking clown. Give me all you got, yeah. Give me all you got, yeah.
Hello everybody, it's
Hey
another
guys.
community Q&A, and I'm joined by Yark and Lynx today. We're back again. I think it's been about 3 weeks since we did our last Q&A, so it's time to touch base with you guys and answer some questions that you have about Crime Boss. So, I think before we get into it, we were discussing a little bit about the questions beforehand, and you guys had some that you sent into the Discord, and we thank you for doing that. We're going to go generally over what kind of the most prominent ones were, and keep on sending the questions that you have into either YouTube or Twitch chat, and we'll try to read them as we go along. To start off, I think we will talk about something that has been on the tips of everybody's tongue for the last week or more, maybe, and that is in regards to the daily bonus rewards. And I sent out a message to the Discord about what we're going to kind of do with the approach for that, but we have some new information that we can finally divulge upon you guys and tell you guys what's going on with that. So I will kind of just throw the baton over to Lynx and you can let them know what's going on.
Hello everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day. So, we are currently working on 11.3 patch. It is a little bit embarrassing that we have managed to have the working daily bonuses for, what was it, 2 weeks? And then due to the issue in implementation, it stopped working. But what we didn't want to do is to introduce a patch of roughly 9-10 gigabytes, depending on platform. It would be approximately 10 on Steam, for example, with only this change. So we have chosen a few more things, such as textures issues, some localization fixes and what's not. So there is a little bit more to it. Right now, before I came here, I started some of the candidates' builds, and we hope to bring it to you next week.
Okay.
All platforms simultaneously, ideally. So there is more fixes. Beta testers are with the build right now, but I just go here a short list.
Is there some more stuff that kind of fills in the gap for the 11.3 fix that are going alongside it? Can you explain some more about...
I'm sorry, English second language, I have no idea what you are asking.
What's going out alongside this 11.3 patch so that it makes sense with the 9 to 10 gigabyte size of it?
I already spoke about it.
Yeah, just if you go into a little bit more depth.
Okay, so there were some issues with some weapons such as Scadaminion, the Cagnali specific weapon, or Cagnali DLC, not having skins. I think that should be fixed. Then there is some material issues in Chase 1 mission. There was some other skin issues. For example, Scout weapon would not have correctly mapped materials on bullets in the magazine. Then there are some localization issues specifically for the difficulties, because it was incorrectly translated, or it was changed a little bit, so the translation does not hold up, and such. Those are safe fixes. Oh, there was one more actually. When you were aiming with the equipment, it would show you 2 dots. It should not be the case anymore, and what's not. So those are safe, hopefully, to go alongside with the main issue.
Very good. Okay, so now we can get into the kind of the questions that we got from Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, and Discord. I will go over some of the feedback and suggestion one quickly because there was a lot of them, and those are kind of ones that are up in the air. So we'll just go right into
Mr.
them.
Jack?
Yes, sir.
Can I just answer the one that is in the top of the YouTube chat?
Please.
Victor Burgos Marquez is asking whether Crime Boss will be at Tokyo Game Show. So the answer is no. We have been on Gamescom, and we are not going to Tokyo, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know. We are
Depending how you see
busy
it.
working on the game. Tokyo is a little bit further away than Germany.
Can you hear Jarek okay? His microphone is quite away, just asking.
Jackie, how's his level sounding? A little bit closer.
A little bit closer.
There we go.
So we are not going to be at Tokyo Game Show. We are working on a game.
Okay.
Maybe next time? No?
Maybe next time. We'll
Always
see.
wanted
Is
to-
it every year they do a Tokyo Game Show?
Until
Yes.
now, for several years, I think.
Okay,
Like-
well, then we'll just have to see. So here we go. Dev asks, and I believe this one was from Discord, is there any plans to add a restart button for missions? That's something I've seen a lot in the Steam discussions as well.
Yes, we are talking about it. So for sure, we are definitely not going to add a restart button into the single player campaign. That's like for sure. But we are thinking about maybe allowing it for the multiplayer. Now we are just checking whether it will be good for Urban Legends as well, Shuffle Mode as well, whether it will be just server restarting it or whether there will be some kind of voting. These are the design questions that we are now talking about, and probably at the end multiplayer will have a restart button, so all of you who are trying to, I don't know, chase some kind of challenges such as like soloing and stealth missions and so on can have much easier way to do it.
Rather than backing out and setting up the lobby again and what have you. Okay, Adacantle in the Twitch chat asks, is there a fix to allow you to move while the chat wheel is active? Any thoughts?
Well, as far as I know, it's not a bug, so
Okay.
this can be added into suggestions and we can talk about implementation.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it was designed with a thought to move while using it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, for suggestions, guys, if you want to send those to the Discord, we always go through those. You can keep on sending them in here and we'll try to answer them the best we can. But as far as kind of like the future Crime Boss, what we kind of have in store for it, then yeah, definitely we'll make those priority. White Sister Ram in YouTube chat, I got a couple of your questions here on my papers right in front of me. Give the host the option to set it to either him deciding it alone. Maybe that has to do with the previous question. Let's see. Would it be possible to let us use our player character's legs when looking down?
Not
Let
planned.
us see. Not a plan.
No, it is not planned right now. It's also performance issue potentially, but not a big one.
Intentionally irrelevant. Did the steal all loot bug in the Yellow Urban Legend be fixed? Has it been fixed? The mission clears only if you drop off all the loot before opening the safe. Is that a new one? A known one?
I hear about it the first time today, sorry.
Copy. No worries.
The mission clears only if you drop all of the loot before. We need to take a look at it.
TJ Proctor, will there ever be a co-op campaign roguelite?
It's a very good question.
Sorry, I know you're kind of tired of answering that one. That's been a pretty good common one.
No, like this is like the number one hot question. We here at IGS we would wish there is co-op campaign roguelite. Obviously, this is not that easy, and we are looking for some ways how maybe connect the single player and multiplayer. But to be honest with you, full scope of the co-op campaign roguelite is probably not something within the reach in a near future.
Be biting off a bit more than we can chew, but I always like to follow up a question like that with some high hope kind of thing. So maybe something that we've been seeing a lot of too is crossplay. And I know you've answered that one a lot too, but as far as crossplay between platforms, what can you tell?
We already talked about it.
On this stream?
Not on the specifics, but on question and answer.
Have we talked about it already?
You did.
I did?
Yes.
So yeah, I think crossplay is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should add it soon.
All right.
I don't know, like
Patio, please screenshot me the questions from White Sister Ram and send it to me so I don't forget to have it checked, please. Because I see the Patio is watching.
Okay. Bear Skittles says, is there any plans to lower the cooldown period for Berserk equipment? Now, I saw this one and I saw some responses to it, and I don't know if this person has been using the toolkit perk, but maybe that could help them with it, or is there any kind of balancing changes planned for the cooldown?
I feel like a little bit like a broken record that the balancing thing is like never-ending thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the toolkit point is a good one. And if there is something specifically wrong about it, please write it also into the box. Bug isn't.
So we are currently exploring perks and equipment that will be somehow connected with some actions that you do. For example, I don't know, attacking enemies, doing headshot, things like this. I'm not saying that this is a case of this Berserk equipment, but we are looking at mechanics that would like combine things that you are doing in the game and some effects connected to it. So to answer this, we are looking at balancing things, but we are also looking at extending the amount of equipment and perks in the game to give you guys more options how to play the game.
There you go. Good answer. Mega Stevie, I hope I said that right. Will there be DLC storylines for every gang leader in Rockay City? We couldn't answer that, I think, even if we wanted to. Or involve major characters as well, whether it be a prequel featuring how Baker met all these competent criminals. So, expanding the lore, more story elements.
Yes, it's always the plan to explore the lore.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot really comment on the DLCs on the roadmap that you have seen. Obviously, in front of us there are pieces that are called Nightmare and Winter Ops. So I can confirm that we are working on these updates. There will be free updates and there will be some cool stuff happening there.
Mm-hmm. We'll leave it to your guys' speculation, but the world of Crime Boss will continue to expand. Code Alpha. Same question. White Sister Ram. Since we buy a personal island as an asset, are there any plans to have a explorable beach episode in Crime Boss? Something we do there, given it is the most expensive asset? Can kind of stretch that out to broader things as well, too.
So I would like to express here that our priority is to add new missions and heists.
Mm-hmm.
I think we are not there yet to start focusing on creating the purchasable assets environment just for fun. Like, I think it would be a lot of fun to have, island to visit. But for now, I think we are still struggling with the amount of heists and jobs. So we are focusing on creating new missions rather than islands. Me personally, I would really like to have the island in the game, but I think we still need to work on the heists.
Fata in the YouTube chat says, will there be weapon customization for multiplayer in future other than choosing color skins? Thanks.
So actually there is weapon customization already in the game. You can unlock various versions of the weapons, customizing like with scope, different magazines, different stuff, and you can choose these things. The question about whether you can customize it manually, I don't have an answer here, and for now I think you need to stick what is there right now.
Yeah, so lots of prioritized things that come before. You guys have lots of really good suggestions and a lot of things that you want for Crime Boss, and we want those things too. I think we've talked about it before on the last Q&A. Lynx, were you there with that one? It was you, me, and David Van Pelt?
Yeah, well, last time I was on Q&A, it was David and you and me.
That's right, yeah. And we kind of talked a bit about how there's an order of things that we want to attend to first. And, some of the things might be later down the road for Crime Boss, but what's kind of the priority now, you think, so that we, maybe we don't run ourselves in circles talking about previous things. What's
priority for this Q&A?
For Crime Boss, like what comes first before all these other additions that people are begging for,
Some more important stuff.
Some more important stuff. Keep it simple.
No, well, Nightmare, Winthrop.
So we'll just have to see what the roadmap holds in store for next year or something like that.
Maybe crossplay. It's important as well.
Oh,
So I can see some question that I may answer here because it's easy. 420 on YouTube is asking how to resolve this achievement to finish, and he's having problems to trigger an mission. I think you can find definitely an answer or help on our Discord, but I can say that you probably need to have the what's the name of the goal? Lost disk, key without a lock, which is the plot line where you are trying to get a disk, and there is a thing that if you fail that mission, you don't get a disk. Nasara will find a different way how to get the information, and you are freeing this from the. Maybe I should not.
Spoilers.
Spoilers are red.
So basically, you need to fail during.
Yes.
And what else? What other questions have we got here? Thanks, guys, for the continued transparency and support the gaming community behind our awesome. Thank you. Have you thoughts of adding a mode where you keep the weapons you pick up during missions?
Well,
you can kind of do that with.
What Santiago, I think, is trying to say is like having a mode where you would actually be able to carry them over, and that would be a different. It would need to be a separate game mode from single player, co-op. It would need to be absolutely different. And it would need to be a third economy actually in the game. So no. We were thinking about it some time ago, like years ago, about the possibility of having something like that. But then there was an issue of cluttering, and then there was an issue of like how to solve that you have 150 weapons actually if you want. So we opted not to do that.
Yes, there was a very convoluted design about you are picking up weapons of police, and when you are using them in the next mission, it will raise the heat or investigation much more. And it was just too complicated.
Victor is asking again if Crime Boss will be at Tokyo Game Show.
Victor, you are not following us.
Try one more time.
I was answering your question first.
I think he was waiting for about 30 minutes before the stream. Okay. So
hello, Victor. Welcome back.
So
it will not be at Tokyo Game Show this year,
and we are planning for more expansions. Ish.
Okay. Zach K. Richards. Yes. Any plans to add a type of lobby that will only let you play solo with bots so that you're allowed to pause in the middle of a heist? Does that make sense?
No. Yes, it does. No plan regarding that. No.
Well, the thing is that when you play such a mission, you can still have people be able to join you, right?
Yeah, but
And then
not everyone has friends or wants to have friends. Like I myself don't like friends.
yeah, but
Oh, look at that. Somebody asked the other question that we saw earlier. Agros, can we get the saw weapon variant that the Jugger bout uses?
That's an animation issue to a degree because it's really big. We were looking into it. We actually have an alternative to that. So it's not planned right now, but never say never. I would say.
is it the butcher or?
No. It's the heavy
The Juggernaut?
moose.
Moose.
Barbaros Gooniest Goon. Is a created boss or a created goon ever going to happen? So a more in-depth boss creation, I suppose.
Like the Oblivion style of boss creation, like twisting
Yeah.
ribs and
We don't really have technology for that, unfortunately. Like, and if I would have right now time to commit to such a big feature, I would rather go for that campaign that was mentioned than this, honestly.
So Lynx would choose a co-op campaign instead of
Or something,
completely customized boss, and I agree with Mr. Lynx.
or something similar. Yes.
Atacantal, thoughts on adding some kind of unstuck button? Which I
Unstuck.
think means like if you're just trapped in a corner or something.
What do you mean unstuck? Like you can get stuck in our game?
No.
That's terrible. Like, what is this game about? Like you are getting stuck. Oh my god. We need to fix this, right?
Help. Help me.
When you're soft locked somehow or you can't move, look around.
Can we get an uncrash
Okay,
button?
so that's actually yes, you can. And Patya is looking at it. And fortunately now, I think we have at least partially an idea why that happens sometimes.
420. I'm at 155. Congratulations. Any plans on more levels and any chance of a saw perk skill? I don't think we would be able to tell if we did have a plan for a saw perk skill, but any more chance for more levels? Yes, there is.
Yes.
Yes. F for links. Check.
Ta-da-da-da.
No Fs were given that day.
Werner style. More of a question of just clarity, excuse me. What is the reasoning behind DLCs needing to be online versus offline?
Oh, that's not our implementation actually. That's the base implementation, and we really want to set the time and take a look at it so it can be bypassed. But with the small team that we
But it's only on some platforms, right? Isn't it?
yes, but
Like Epic, for example. You need to be
Steam.
online to have authorization for
for
the...
Steam, I think.
Yeah?
I don't remember from the top of my head, but those that are affected, they are this. And when you have a small team, like if you can get something working on the base, then you prioritize something else. So this is the reason why it was not changed before the release or during the.
This is the base
Time.
functionality of these platforms, so we are using it and...
But I talked to David, and he would like to take a look at it. But now he has different
Yes.
focus at this very moment.
I would rather do the crossplay, for example, than this.
There you go.
Would you agree with me, Lynx?
I am indifferent towards crossplay related questions.
Okay, let's...
But yes,
let's do-
theoretically, yes.
Let's do the offline DLCs first, and then... no.
Jarek, stop.
I'm just trying to do some entertainment for our audience, you know?
Okay.
You're gonna.
I would prefer to be slapped by
Yeah.
pie assorted with cream.
No, you don't. You do not prefer
You want that?
No, I would prefer it.
Santar Zero says, any chance for an XL version of the campaign with a much bigger map for those who want a longer campaign? That's a one we've touched on before.
I was actually thinking that people will be asking for like a S version of the campaign map, with less territory, so it takes less time.
Oh, okay.
But we are actually not thinking about this right now.
But Jarek seemed to have a light bulb moment.
What?
Light bulb moment.
Oh man, you guys, I'm running out of questions on our papers here, so please keep them coming. I know, yeah. Links was...
Because I didn't have a chance to take a look at them beforehand, so I was terrified, and when I'm terrified, I'm very cringy, obviously. More is better than
Well,
less.
guys, I'm trying to make a little bit of entertainment here, and then, you know, after this showcase will be over, Links will be complaining that I was making too much fun, and...
Ladies, please.
You are both pretty, I know.
So,
Okay. All my questions would be about... Come on, like, PM me, you are PMing me anyway, like we were writing today, Flavio, like, come on.
So I can't ask anything. Well, give it a shot. Santiago Figueroas.
any celebrities you would love to have?
That there is many celebrities I would love
Long
to have,
list, yeah.
but
Ah, yes.
The list of celebrities that we could have is much shorter.
Baby Yoda, right? That would be my... No.
We gotta
that's
we
not
gotta
a
settle on the
that's
genre.
not a celebrity. That's a character.
Okay.
Will there be any Czech character? That's a good question.
Why?
Well, kind of there already is.
Is it?
Yeah, well, kind of. I mean, in the Cagnali's Order DLC,
Oh, okay.
we had some people voicing.
But I would say that they mean playable characters.
True. Yeah, you guys probably mean playable characters.
It's very nice question.
It's mostly because if you try to convince a Czech person to put like a Czech character in the game, they'd be like, "You don't want that."
It would be worse than Chuck Norris.
Yeah, that's like,
Hello? I don't
Actually,
know.
I'm quite sure Jarek would like some Czech characters.
it would. Yeah, I think it'd be great. News on the community's voice lines.
That's a
Probably
good
not,
question.
but
Thank
still.
you, Flavio. I am not in charge of that. Was there anything new?
So we are still looking at the samples.
Yeah.
And what we are kind of considering that would use some of the community voice actors to play variations of guard. Because, you know, guards, I think I'm sick of them complaining about their salaries.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, like everyone is
That's a good line.
What about
everyone is complaining about salaries, like
Yeah.
guards in the game, like people in the studio, you know, people in the Czech Republic in general, like it's terrible. Like, so I think these lines, if we can, you know, get some more variation, get some, you know.
I don't know how much variation you want. He whistles. He wonders.
No,
He wonders
Jack,
if he left the stove
don't get me
on.
wrong, he's perfect. The 7 guards that you have played, but I think, you know, a little bit
variety?
of.
A little bit of variety might go a long way, I
Yeah.
think, for the guards. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Okay.
So that there is a little bit of movement
Which one?
on the character on the voice lines from the community.
community.
Just a little bit of movement.
Yes, we are also doing other things. So sorry, guys, it's not as fast as I would like it to be.
Still gotta organize.
Jack is
when-
also trying to communicate with you on you know, social channels and whatnot. So
I went through a lot of them already, and some of them are quite good. Some of them are very good. But now it's just about organizing a plan in order to.
we were actually talking about it earlier today about like the logistic of it. Like Jack was asking whether we will fly the people to here or we will do something else. I just said that maybe flying these people here would be maybe more expensive than you know, hiring some real actors in some, you know, American locations, for example.
But it's already committed. We are committed to getting a community person in to voice some lines for guards.
It will happen. It will
will
happen.
happen.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see what else
Hey,
we got
Matt.
here.
Matt joined.
Hey, Matt.
So,
Hello, Matt.
Let me very carefully analyze these papers.
Thanks
and find
for
a
sending your
question
friend
that
to
Links
say
might
hello
like.
at Gamescom. He was there. He said hello and then left.
The Honda Civic. Okay, maybe this one's all right. Are you going to be adding any more weapons to the game in the close future?
Yes.
Yes.
So I think I've said it already, and I will say it again. We are planning to add weapons, and we are planning to add missions to the game. And we are also thinking about adding perks and equipments. This is what we are planning.
I don't know if you know the answer to this one. As LaFan, out of curiosity, how'd you get Danny Trejo?
Through the agent.
Through the agent.
Wow.
Some of the celebrities shared an agent, so
Yes, we just asked him and
Ask him politely.
and he said yes. It's like sometimes the only thing you just need is ask, And,
Riptide 808. Any chance to unlock character-specific guns like Runaways 22 or Rangers MG? Do they mean in the online or the...
for the multiplayer, I guess. For the multiplayer
like
boss.
for the player, I guess. But would they be special at that point anymore? That's the issue. Like, maybe we can talk about having like skin variants, but the Runaways 22 would still be just hers. I think it's nice and special for her and for more of them actually.
No, I think it connects to the questions that were there earlier. Like, someone has already all the levels unlocked and waiting for some new stuff. So yes, we will be thinking about how to give you some more stuff. Whether you will get touchdowns, machine gun, for example, I don't know. Maybe there could be something, but there is like no definite answer about that.
Okay.
So I have a question here. Big Daddy Rules is asking about
He really does.
possibility of having the bots use their own tech skills on their own. So I'm not really sure what this question means. I believe this is like using equipment.
Which one was that? Oh, yeah. So the bots will use their equipment.
So actually we have complaints that bots are even like too autonomous, too powerful, too skilled. There are some complaints here and there about their like reaction on commands and things. We have some bugs which we are fixing, but for now we are not planning to like teach bots to like utilize some more advanced strategies. I would rather create more equipments and more perks for the players rather than spend the time to teach the existing perks to the bots, if it makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's no for the AI.
I would say we are not helping AI in the uprising by teaching them to work with equipments, but I would really don't like to end up in a scenario when we would like teach them more and then you would not need to do anything in the mission in order to win the mission. Just click like 3 times with middle mouse button or something like that. So I know it may sound like an excuse, but this is really not the direction that I would like to take.
I think we just missed a question that went up into the YouTube chat, but I believe it was asking about the chance of the character playing the character from the getaway van.
Oh,
If there's any plans to add.
Well, stories of some characters may be revealed at some time.
Okay. Let's see. Any updates on Casey and Nasara, guys?
voice lines.
Voice lines.
I don't think there is much more coming in, is there, Derek?
I think the main focus in the last update was gloves.
Yeah.
Voices.
Okay, so I may be mistaken. Apologies.
I think we will. We have not done much on the Nasara and.
There were the very basic voice lines added.
Yeah, they have very basics.
Okay. So ignore my answer, please.
It's still on our list, but very, very low. Just to be honest with you, we have some more interesting stuff in the making. So I would like to push these things first.
Copy that. I think some people on YouTube are taking umbrage to what you said about the bots being too powerful, too autonomous. Did you see? You saw some people saying that?
Yes, I have seen it.
I guess that's the tough part too, because lots of the people who play the game are split on some of the things. That
So, guys, do you think there was some improvement of bots between update 10 and update 11?
Would you rather live in Rockay City or Night City? Rockay City, for sure.
A little bit.
Right?
Night City is Sin City, correct?
Night City is
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Oh, what is Sin City City?
That's with Bruce Willis, that
That's the
black and white movie.
No, but that's the comic book.
The comic book,
I'm
yeah,
old,
yeah.
apologies. I didn't play Cyberpunk actually. Which I should. I like CD Projekt Red games, but I didn't. I just didn't get to it.
Rockay City is safer, surprisingly.
No, I would
and
like
it's
to
in the
live.
90s.
I would like to live in Brno.
Like to live in Brno City.
Yes, and I'm living my dream.
Okay, if you, yeah, fine, whatever.
Lynx doesn't.
You have any plans to try and reduce or optimize the file size of the game? Yes, I think that between update 10 and 11 we have lost like 8 to 10 gigabytes depending on the platform because of the optimizations. This is not done yet, but we are still looking at it. Also, yes?
Yeah, finish.
Also, we would like to take a look at repackaging the whole project at some point, not now. So the patches are not like 10 gigabytes plus, especially for Steam.
So there is actually a related question from Lord Cutbear. Any plans reducing the file size? So he is or she is saying that it's 90 gigabytes. So I think it's much less. I think on PlayStation, last time I checked, it was 69.
70-ish. On Steam, it should be around 80.
So
pretty good.
we have decreased.
I don't
the size.
remember Xbox from the top of my head or Epic. I think they're similar. Though.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Santar, any chance for a more reactive investigation system where how you perform in jobs affect how much it rises loud? Killing NPCs makes it go up more, while stealth makes it go up less. I thought that was kind of the case already, right? Doesn't killing, or did they mean investigation or heat?
That's the
Investigation.
Investigation, okay.
And heat as well. So yes, Santar, it's a little bit simpler right now, and maybe it would be better for advanced players to be much more, complex. But then we had a hard time to explain it to the not so experienced players. So there is a little problem there.
It sounds like us problem, but yes.
420, there was an improvement to the bots. They're less suicidal, but at the same time, they're sometimes too close and take all of us out with one grenade. Intentionally relevant.
Okay. So the change for bots to be closer to the player is intentional. The moment when they would all lie down because of the grenade is unintentional. So that's a good point.
Bots are absolutely better at helping. Glad to hear that. Still had some grief delivering bags in Gold Cup, but mostly great.
Gold
Glad
Cup.
to hear that.
There is actually a bug that I'm aware of when they can get into cycle of trying to get the bag out, then throw it into the van, but it will not van, the truck, but it will not land into the bag, but on the ground. So they will pick it up, try to throw it.
But haven't we once have a version where they were storing the bags like near the exit
Yes.
tunnel?
And what?
Dragon Dogs, right?
No, Dragon Dogs. The Gold Cup. This is Gold Cup.
Gold Cup.
The different mission, Eric.
I thought we are talking about Dragon Dogs. Yes, because B-Dog
B-Dog.
is complaining
sorry.
about
Downgrade.
C4 rooms on Dragon Dogs anymore. Because this is, I believe we had that, right? So
What we did is to remove the necessity, because of the ladder bug, to climb up the ladder at the end of the mission. And at the same time, we allowed bots to, not bots, or also players, to go back into the main area. Because before it was impossible. So now, obviously, bots are possibly going back because they can.
Well, it was much sooner than that. In the basement, where we are taking the Dragon Dogs to the elevator. If I'm not mistaken, once there was a like AI feature, so to speak, that they were like keeping the bags in the C4 room. Then you delivered the dogs,
Okay, but
and then
that
you
is
return
very
back.
long time ago.
I thought it was working. Oh, whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, so to just summarize it, yes, we are looking at the performance of the bots. We are trying to improve them. We are trying to fix bugs when they are. I was just saying we are not going to teach them the perks and equipments, because this is just too advanced, and I would like them to be you can switch to them, you can use the equipment and like utilize it this way.
Flavio, I'm sorry, ignored mine. Some more enemy variations, different weapons for heavies, shotguns, for example.
Flavio, that's
Next
a great idea. I think we should add some more enemy variations. What do you think, Lynx?
I would be delighted to add more enemy variations. Unfortunately, these are also quite expensive, but stay tuned, please. There is something that might occupy you and make you happy.
B-Dog says, is the Epic Games multiplayer getting fixed?
What?
Getting frozen, disconnected from Epic after 40 minutes or so.
I think we are not aware of this problem.
I am not aware of this problem, definitely.
Will require further investigation on that one, B-Dog. Please join the Discord, go to the bug suggestions tab. White Sister Ram, giving an option. Maybe they can at least fix overheated drill saw. Can you...
What? Can you elaborate?
Oh wait, okay. There's a 4-part series in this one. I'm annoyed when bots like to sneak in front of the player when stealing loot or trying to fix a saw or drill. They store it next to the van and port plunder too. Maybe they can at least fix.
So if they don't put it into the van, that's a bug, and we are sorry. And actually, the port plunder, I think I am aware of. Maybe they can at least fix overheated drill saw. Okay, that is something that we can take into possibility, because also AI is also turning it off if they get to it. For example, SWATs and gangsters, I think as well. So this is something that we can talk about, that the bot would be able to go and fix the drill. Give you an option to right-click those two things on them. Yeah, I think this is a good idea. Sister, White Ram.
Noah Koi.
We are very sorry for pronunciation of this name.
Will there be a new update? Yes, there will. If so, when's it going to be about? Potentially next week?
What's it going to be about?
What's it going to be about? Oh,
not
excuse me.
Next bigger update is called Nightmare in the roadmap, and it will be a little bit spooky, let's say. Hopefully. Or, funny spooky, not spooky.
There's an 11.3 next week.
I would like to maybe join in this design discussions that we have here about the bots. Santar is suggesting that maybe Santar on the Twitch chat is suggesting that bots should not fix the drills by themselves. He's suggesting that we should leave that to player. And I think I agree with this suggestion.
How come?
Yeah, but that's what White Sister M meant. But I did not read it out loud. That there could be an order. So this is something that we can talk about.
At least make you order them to fix the drill by pinging it.
Not autonomously, in my opinion, as well.
So bots will not automatically run around fix drills. But maybe there will be an order.
Yeah.
for you to show them to fix it.
Cool potential for that. Hammy David 123. Can't wait for next week. Will be updates or big update next week, right, guys? No, not the update 12.
It will be small one.
It'll be a small one.
It will be a hot fix.
It'll be a hot
thingy.
fix. 11.3. To address. Jeez, the daily rewards and some other things.
Sniper, shotgunner, turf boss. Yeah, I agree. It could be possible. No. So please let there be a werewolf skin for the hell.
So
Fur
Agros,
is super hard to do. So
Agros, I think the choice of your icon is suggesting that you are kind of in favor of werewolves, right?
is it a werewolf?
Well, it's some kind of dog or wolf. Anyway, I don't. Do I break surprise
No.
if I?
Don't do it. Please, guys, wait. And
No, I just.
yeah, Jarek, just let's change the topic because otherwise you will spoil it.
You'll get in trouble. Matt Helzer, I think.
So no more comments about werewolves, you know. Let's not comment about it.
Matt Helzer's worried if you're thirsty, Lynx, since your drink is empty. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
It's a good idea. I'm thirsty.
Water bottle.
Any vague estimate for? Oh wait, did you just answer that one? We were just
Janitor
talking
skin
about
for the player. It actually could be.
that. I've seen that a couple times as well.
Can I tell you a secret?
Tell us.
I don't know.
No, I mean the players.
Oh yeah, sure.
Janitor, he doesn't have any skin.
He doesn't have skin.
It's just hands.
It's just like a guy.
It's just what his arms.
No, he is actually visible in the loading screen or like, but
That's it.
that's it.
Okay. Janitor is not a real person. people. Any jump scares in the nightmare? I guess what do you classify?
I think
as
we are
scare?
jump scared every time we hear you reporting some bug, right?
Well, yes, but burger throw. What the hell, Flavio?
Oh yes, I had a suggestion for a burger throwable, but I objected Wiz would eat it. What do you think?
So maybe Flavio, it's an equipment where you can either throw,
Or
and
eat.
it will act as a, as a magazine, for example, or you can eat it yourself to replenish health, or gain some bigger strength.
There's something there to that. Darn it, my sweet janitor taken away from me. Sorry, fresh coconut.
Actually, we can consider the janitor.
So we have the model. We have the first-person arms.
Yeah, I think.
So potential. It's not super high on the top on the list
But-
though.
Don't go ninja on me, right?
Don't go ninja on you?
Stop.
That one went over my head.
Stop feeding him, please. Like, in 10 minutes or so, we will be done here, but I will need to deal with this.
So Flavio, you really want, some trash equipment in the game? Like, be my guest. We can do some things.
I think, it's just swapping out for the brick, right? It would be the same exact tool, right?
So actually, I have a question, guys. Brick. I think brick is like the most basic equipment that we have in the game, right?
Starter, yeah.
Basic. I wouldn't
But-
call it basic.
But it's also the most
Iconic.
useful one, right?
Can be. It
It's
depends.
like the
It's multi-use tool.
stealth tool numero uno.
Huh? It attacks, it protects.
It distract. Like I've heard some guy somewhere complaining. I think it was Steam review. Game is fine, but stealth game is completely broken because there is this brick. It's the item refreshes in 5 seconds, so you can throw brick, and it lures an enemy. Then he takes care of them, and
So it's too easy because brick.
it's too easy because of bricks. So I don't know. Is like
I think people would be set on fire if we downgraded the brick at all in the game. I think they would
in the.
be furious.
I was thinking, I was like reading
He's
that,
not wrong,
and
the
I was
brick is maybe
thinking,
a bit too good.
what if and I'm brainstorming now. What if, like, on the extreme difficulty, you throw the brick, the guard gets more suspicious. You throw another brick, and one strike.
He'll start shooting. Just start shooting. Like there is a break. And gold brick is something that we actually talk about a lot, by the way.
A gold brick?
Like gold skin for the brick.
That would actually kind of make sense too, wouldn't
And
it?
then
but it would be expensive as
Really?
the other player will be picking it up
you
and
mean
putting it to
literally?
bags, right?
Uh-huh. I did think about asking Tomas to nerf brick recharge, but I feared for my life. Maybe you would have to pick up the brick again to use it again.
I think that's actually a very good idea.
Yeah.
like what? Nothing brick.
Don't use brick if it's too easy. Right?
But I don't. Sorry, I understand that if there is there, I want to use it, and it might spoil my game. Like this is same with the original implementation of the DLC weapons for us. First, we gave it to everyone for free, and second, it was cluttering everything, and they were there. Like not using them is a self-imposed rule. So I understand the issue.
When I play now, it seems like everybody's just running the sentry turret if they can get their hands on it, if they've unlocked it.
And I think that it's a respectable choice that I am not making.
You don't take it with you?
No, because I think it's not good. But
It's not very good in stealth, Jack.
No, but I don't usually do stealth ever.
we will not nerf break intentionally irrelevant because some of us would probably die on natural causes, probably. However,
We are not nerfing the brick.
yeah, no,
Just for the record.
It is just not
I was just
possible.
telling a story.
I think more different people like different equipments based on their personality. For example, what's not what do you mean? But I don't ever use sentry gun. I much rather use camera jammer or shuriken. Those are for me the top two.
Camera jammer?
Yes,
You are using it?
yes.
Depends. I like if you're playing Port Plunder, you always have to bring a sensor grenade, or somebody does.
Yeah, but you can actually have the first guy I always hire in multiplayer because I'm deleting my saves often, obviously, is the guy with katana and katana and shurikens, and then you have from the beginning guy with sensor grenade, if I'm not mistaken. So like you have everything you need.
Flavio makes a good point. I do have a serious question, actually. What about some kind of poll or big discussion within the community to ask what the biggest issues, quotations, are? Not stuff to implement, I mean issues as in desync, ladder bug, and etc.
With issues like ladder bug, for example, and you know this because we talked about this is not that we don't have people on it, it's just that it's super hard for us to actually find the freaking cause of it. But now hopefully we have a little bit more information thanks to you and thanks to our RTKZ. And there was also already a fixed attempt that broke something entirely different, so just so you know. But like I'm not against it. I just it might not make things any faster. That's what I'm trying to say.
White Sister Ram, gold brick maybe can lure more than one guard at a time or a bigger radius.
No, it would be just a skin. Don't be greedy.
Would make sense though. I mean, wouldn't they all come looking to check it out? If it's real?
You will go throw a gold brick and one of your bots will come pick it up because it's freaking gold brick.
True.
Like come
Yeah.
on.
It will work as a magazine, right?
Fresh
For your own.
Fresh Coconut, a roadmap for updates would be nice. We have a roadmap. You
Yes.
can see it at visitrockaycity.com, I think is where it's posted up right now.
It's a little bit complicated to get there because you need to like enter your birthday.
Your birthday.
Which
And
is super
how old
annoying.
do you have to be?
I don't know. I pick
18-ish?
I pick random dates every time I go there,
1913.
and it keep asking.
Yeah.
It keeps asking. And there is a roadmap. It's actually not that long. It ends
Quarter one.
quarter one. So I have
25.
I have a statement for you guys. We are planning to support the game even further.
Update the roadmap actually.
Yeah.
But we have already been talking about this on some stream before. That as we are live service, our roadmap is a commitment, but there might be things along the way coming from you that we want to start working on, which we are heavily discussing actually. And last time today at like 3 hours ago, we had a big meeting about it, and this is something that will eventually appear. Some of those topics that you are talking about will appear in updated roadmap that we should work on.
You mean the restart mission?
For example.
Yes, we are talking about it. We have meetings about restart mission button. No jokes. Like that was actually.
No.
It was part of the meeting.
Yes, we were discussing also other things.
And Jarek should design it.
All right, we only have 4 minutes left, so we have to get to the rest of your guys' questions as quickly
Oh my
as we
God!
can.
So little time.
I know. Should we extend it by another hour?
No, I can't. I need to go. I really need to go.
So I beat a sweat go down. Link's
You
brow.
actually, Jackie can just make a little bit of a fader, and you can continue. Like, be my guest.
Well, you basically carry the show, Links. We couldn't do it without you.
I hardly do, but thank you.
Matt Helzer, Santar Zero. At the shouts, are the shouts like how much loot is left no longer from player character intentional? Now it's random who answers when Nasara asks.
I don't know. Do you know?
I think that bug was there since the beginning.
I do think so as well.
Yes, I have noticed it.
Fresh coconut. Intentionally irrelevant. Is it possible to save the tunnel if when the Apache shows up in Gold Cup? I've never managed it. I think it depends.
Yes.
How it's
You need to shoot it down quickly, I think.
So in the control room, there is a remote control of a minigun,
Basically.
and if you use that, you can get rid of the Apache, and then you save the tunnel.
Oh, Agros. Changes to body's vision. Jarek, we talked about this some time ago, and I don't remember, honestly. Apologies how it ended up. Robot.
For changing.
Robot.
Yes, I know what you're talking. Well,
We don't want to talk about it now.
I don't want to be negative about it, but any more changes to body's vision, maybe a toggle to get the old one. What old one?
Was there more saturated red one, right? Or is it still the same? Has it been the same?
I don't know. What happened to the vision?
Nothing should have happened to the vision so far.
So that's
Well,
why.
can you please specify
Yeah.
what changed?
There might be
Maybe we
only-
are just missing something.
Yeah, there might.
Agros, what happened
Let's
with
just keep on
the
spec.
body's vision? What old one was there?
Thank you, Hami David, by the way. Thank you for stream. Thank you, Azifan. 5 tracks in total, and it always breaks.
That's part of it to go out of by the golf course. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But there wouldn't be a 6th truck. There's no like.
Yeah.
It will break, but that's.
that's pretty much how it's supposed to be done. Yeah.
Its vision got updated. Okay, I go.
Bliskin, on 4th and 5th track, if I'm not mistaken, please correct me if I'm wrong, guys, you are not getting the full load in stealth, but we don't bother you with actually manually running it up and down with the 2 tracks. I think we did this in update 11. Actually.
Oh, the box area where like if all the bags are in the area.
Yeah, but
shoot that
you
with
are
it.
getting actually full amount of money, not just the 3 trucks worth. Its vision got updated. Did it? I'm sorry. It is entirely possible that it is.
Someone has touched it.
Can you make a note to find out, because it may be a bug.
We will come back to you about the buddy's vision, but it is now 5 p.m. We've done our full hour for the community Q&A. I'm sorry if we didn't get to any of your questions. Please leave them in the Discord, and we'll try to message you back directly with any answers that we have. Also, tomorrow, keep an eye on the socials, because we have something a little bit special coming to you guys, and you can join me on Thursday at 4 p.m. Central Eastern Summer Time. Did I get that right?
I have no idea.
No, I just mean is that what CEST stands for?
Yes.
Okay, got that right. All right.
I have no idea.
4 p.m. CEST. And we're going to be playing the roguelite, and I'm going to be playing the game with you guys as well. But thank you all for joining the community Q&A. Thank you, Lynx. And
Central European summertime.
Central
Eastern doesn't really make
No,
sense.
it does not make any sense. Central European summertime. Thank you, Lynx, and thank you, Yark, for being on the stream today.
Take care, guys.
And I hope you guys all have a good day.
And thank you for making the time to be here with us.
Absolutely.
Let us know whether this kind of questions is valuable for you. We are having a lot of fun. Maybe Link's not so much, but we are trying.
Stresses me out. But
we will keep on stressing ourselves out if you guys are enjoying
I
these streams.
need
We'll
this.
keep on coming back.
It's a condition. I need stress, otherwise I will die.
Yeah, the development is too easy right now, so we need to get a little bit of stress through these streams.
And on that
Thank you
beautiful
guys
high note,
for stressing us out.
thank you guys. We'll talk to you again soon. See you later.
Back is loaded, always knew it from the beginning. I'm on it, there's the moment I've been waiting for. Another level controlling, where the cash at, where the bag at. I'm in love with the crime and I can change it. Million on my mind, money to the grave, money till I die. So what you say? I don't wanna hear you, shut your mouth, put your hands in the air, you fucking clown. Give me all you got, yeah. Give me all you got, yeah. Bang, robbery,